Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 2 of SCUM. Let's jump straight back into the action where we left off. So yesterday, we managed to craft a lot of our inventory space. We did that through making the improvised backpack, the animal skin quiver, and so yeah, we're pretty stacked up at the moment. We cooked a load of food, and yeah, we're pretty much good to go right now. So what we're just going to do before we do anything else is just drop everything we've currently got. We're going to drop it all onto the floor. Absolutely everything. And then what we're going to do with that is we're going to load it all up into the boat. And then we'll just take what we need. We'll repair the things we can repair. So this is going to act as our base right now. A lot of people say, you know, there's no need to build a base in this game, and I would tend to agree right now. There's no real need to. We'll make some... We're not going to repair these because we'll get something better in a minute. We'll leave the money. All right, so we need to make some more arrows. We'll take that drink because we can refill it. We'll take a bit of food so we can eat it. And we'll take a couple of bandages just in case we need them. Otherwise, we're going to leave everything here. We've got one human skin. All right, so we know what we need. Oh, and also we want to eat a little bit more food. Now, this is all just on the floor at the moment. If we drive off, we'll leave it. You can actually see it's kind of sprawled around everywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag it all into the boat. It's just much... There needs to be an easier way to move stuff, and they've said they're working on it, and hopefully the developers do. But for now, this is just the only way we can do it. And the quickest way is like this. And that is everything stored. All right, so the boat has a decent amount of inventory space. And so what we're going to do is we're going to jump in it to drive. Now, it's possible that the NPCs have respawned, so we want to be super careful not to upset them if they're here. Don't forget, they can spawn with guns. The one that we got back there, we were lucky they didn't have a gun on them, but they can very much have guns. And if we're making a lot of noise, like they'll hear this boat and they'll come to attack us. So two ways around this. One is we can paddle in using the rows, the oars. So if we use the oars, we'll be a lot quieter. Also, we just do a little check before we come in. And when we come in because we're making a lot of noise right now. So one way around it is we can stop the noise. And we can come in this way. Like this. Much quieter. We don't make any noise at all now. Now there is a zombie over there that we can see. What are you doing in the water? Not too bothered about that. They'll die in there. Right, there's another zombie there. So having these puppets is not a bad thing. Kind of means there shouldn't be any NPCs. Uh-oh. We're good. We do need to find that mobile phone. Wait, what was that? Okay. Right, police sweater. We could put that on with everything else that we got on. It does mean we're going to be hot though, because that is a 3 and we are already warm, so we don't really want that. Again, we've got to start thinking about what we're wearing. Good to have inventory space, but we don't want to go crazy. All right, just checking there's nothing else there. The other thing we need to do is chop this body up because we need the skins. So we need to get armor. The next thing on our agenda today is to get armor, and then also just realise the fact that we look so stupid. I have to get rid of those socks. There we go. We look a bit better now. We look like we're going hunting in the summer. All right, we're taking the human skin. We'll take the rags. Now we can take the cigarettes. Now, one of the first things I want to do, don't forget we left our bike over here as well. One of the first things I want to do is I want to grab some rocks. And then I want to take these and make an axe head because we don't have our axe. I don't know what happened to it. We've got this spear. I don't actually want the spear. So we're going to get rid of the spear. And we're going to make an axe again because we had one before. We don't have one now. That means we're going to have to chop down some. Oh, that's a search rather than a chop. All right, we'll cut these, make some sticks. We need to make some rope. We'll make another axe, and then we'll chop down a tree. That's going to be 3, but we need a few more. We need 5 small sticks for this to work. Oh, nice. We've got loads from that. Cool. All right, so crafting-wise, we're going to make some rope. Whilst that's making rope, we're going to select bolts because we need those. We'll also make nails as well. Just make them favourites for now because we're going to make a lot of them. All right, we're good to go. And now we should be able to make our axe. Good. And our axe can live in our clothes. We're good. Good to go. Now, I think we've filled this one up with ocean water. So we're just going to, we're going to spill that because we don't want it. Pick up our axe and get some metal. So we're going to need about 12 pieces of metal. We also need to chop down this tree. Again, we are making noise doing this, but hopefully not too much. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner how much noise we're making. So the goal is to find a mobile phone. And we're going to search the town for that. Again, just being very careful in case there are NPCs. They tend to spawn around a police station. And we are very close to the police station, so we just want to make sure we've got enough arrows. Also the pharmacy over there. We're going to go and check out the pharmacy. And there's a garage door just to the left of that. So all those things we're going to go and check out. Crafting and ammo. We're going to stick with wooden arrows for now. And yeah, we're just going to make sure we've got a couple of stacks on us. All right. Just add these. All right, that's enough. We're good to go. So checking out the cart. We want to get as much metal as we can. I can hear it, but I don't know where it is. Where? Okay. Don't actually know where. Oh, you're still alive? How did you not die? Okay, you're dead now. We'll just... You know what? I don't mind getting wet for this. It's okay. So we're going to get some metal. 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 So we're going to we're too heavy. We're gonna use the boat. We're gonna use the boat. We're actually too heavy to swim, so we weighed too much there. I don't know why. Kind of want that skin, but I don't want to. Oh well, I could use the boat to get a little bit closer. I'm not going to waste my time and mess about. Take these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 12 in total. That's right, there's a couple more down there. A drill? That's huge. Okay. Let's chuck all this down here. Not often you find a drill like that in the car. We'll take that. And lead plates, massive. Need lead plates so we can make ammo. Phone battery. Just need the phone now. Really? Oh, whatever. Finally. Checking, there's no one else around. I can't see anyone else. We should be okay. There's enough puppets around that I feel a little bit safe. Because NPCs would normally fight the puppets. I'm going to chop this one up. Alright, so that's the second one. I need 4 skins in total. So we'll chuck all of that in there. Oh, we can't because we're full. Alright, we'll chuck that in a shirt. We need one more. And there is one just here. Right, he dies. Chop this one up. Running out of arrows already because we're such a bad shot, but doesn't matter. Look at the veins on the legs as well. I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay, that should be there. Okay, we're good. Now, we can get water in here. We're a little bit overburdened at the moment. Let's just check. Yes. So we can get water from there. We can also drink from here as well. This is good. We can check. It's 56% full. Good to know. Small canister there. Nice. Grab the bolts as well. Some more glue. Some more bolts. Perfect. All right, let's head back to the boat and just dump all of this stuff. We've got to be careful because we can't run very fast at the moment. So just checking down the sides of the roads, making sure there's always some cover between us. Typically there won't be anyone on the right side. If there's anyone here, they'll be further in town. So as long as we've got something between us and whatever attacks us, we can easily draw our weapon and try and defend ourselves. That's the key. Okay. Open up the boat and let's see, we're going to put in the container. 0 of 20. Okay, that's not a problem. We'll put the drill in as well. And then we've got these. So there's 2, 3, 4, which is good. And then we said, I don't need a smartphone battery right now. But there's a few things I just don't need right now. I'll just leave them there. I need 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So we've got enough there. I don't really need the extra with me at the moment, so I'll get rid of that. Good. I need to take these skins with me. I need to take the sewing kit with me. Right, let's just check. What else do I need to take with me? So crafting, clothing. I'm trying to make bulletproof armor. So the only other thing I need is 7 bolts. Well, look, I've got 2 bolts there. That was a mistake. Just get back into the boat. It's a bit cheesy, but otherwise you're going to drown. Oh my god. Okay, right. That was a mistake. Right, let's get into the boat. And let's not do that again. There we go. Okay, let's head over here. I'm going to go into this garage. And here is a drill press. So with a drill press, now we can make bolts. So I don't know where he is. We'll wait for him to come. All right, so we can go crafting, tools, bolts. We need to make 7 of these. All right, there is our 7 bolts. And now we can make a bulletproof armor. So at least now we've got something to defend us against. And if I wear this, now I feel a little bit safer, a little bit stronger. Good. Right. Now there is somewhere. Okay. Wonder where it was. Going to take a few more hits because he's beefed up. All right, we don't need any of that anymore. I can hear another one. Oh, I did not see that coming. She kind of hiding behind a door there. Okay. Well, we're in the pharmacy now, and that's kind of where we want it to be. We'll take the screwdriver. Sounds like there's another one. So many. We'll take the thread. Right, there's not one in the back here, so that's good. Painkillers, great. Anything that we can take, like medication, we'll take, because that's a huge win for us. Also, let me have a look at our health. Just a bleeding injury C1, that's fine. Let's go upstairs. Oh, there's one up here as well. You kind of look like you're trapped. Yep, there we go. And another one outside. There's so many. Syringe, we'll take that. Is there anything else? Anything else we can take and sell? Yes, we'll take that dressing. Oh, look, there's some food. We'll take the cornflakes. We're actually a little bit hungry at the moment, so we'll eat all of that. Fill up our stomach. And also, we're out of carbs, so that's a huge amount of carbs we're going to get now. Our bladder's full, so we'll empty our bladder. We'll just do it on top of this corpse. Happy days. That's what we think of them. So, searching more loads of thread. Wow, okay. I don't really care for the mask. All right, I mean, overall, it's not terrible. We can sell all of that stuff, which is good. All right. Now, this is the police station. If an NPC is going to spawn, this is typically where it's going to be. We're just going to take our time. We'll just pop through. Oh, hello. An ATV with a snowplow on the front of it. It's missing a wheel. Okay. And an electricity generator. What the? Right, okay. Because this is a spawn location and we don't want this to despawn, what we're going to do is we're just going to nudge it forward out of this garage. That is now ours. We just need to fix it. We also need to pick up this, which is quite heavy. So we're going to go back to the boat. Because we want to store this. We're still looking for a mobile phone, but... Now, this is, I would say, not that important because with this electric generator, if we put fuel inside it, now we have a way of generating electricity. But electricity in this game doesn't really mean anything because, oh God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this in. I can't, let me see, can I do that? Maybe that. Push this up and then with that, yeah, there we go. And then I can take this stuff that's quite heavy and just get rid of it. Not even the heavy stuff, just the other stuff. Cool. All right, so this is full. Why 0.5? That's crazy. So does that. We'll take that. We'll put that in there. We'll have something to eat. Although, to be fair, our metabolism's quite good at the moment. But we're going to go in the police station right now. In order to do that, we've got a screwdriver, which is great. We need like a bobby pin. We don't have one of those. So we're searching right now for like a bobby pin or a safety pin or something that we can use to pick locks with. You just hear so many zombies, it's insane. We'll keep our knife. I don't even know where that zombie is. Nothing there really of value. Oh, they could be upstairs, you know. We're going to ignore them. Right, so we're coming around to the police station. There is another garage here. And as I said, we need some bobby pins. We don't actually have any at the moment. Oh, okay, lockpick, even better. Lockpicks, if we can find a lockpick, even better. We want the bobby, because a bobby pin you can turn into a lockpick. Right, in the police station, there's always going to be a couple of puppets and sometimes NPCs. All right. We're good. Let's just close that door for a minute. Grab a drink. In fact, we'll drink all of that. We really want to pick a bottle up. If we can find a bottle, that would be super helpful. But for now, we are just going to search through the police station. And this is a really good place to pick up things like backpacks or like a trucker jacket, which we've already got, but there's another one there. And the other thing that we can do here is this, pick the lock. So picking a lock is like a mini game. Press it, and you can see here we've got 2 screwdrivers and 3 lock picks. So we've got 2 attempts. So what we have to do here, you can see the time at the top, we've got 10 seconds. There's 4 different types of locks. There's like a rusty lock, there's like a basic, medium, and advanced, right? Sometimes you can get shocks from them, which can hurt your life. But ultimately what you need to do is feather the F key and then use your left and right mouse. So you literally drag it to the left or the right. And you've got to try and get, this is a pig, it's hard. And you might need to practice a bit. No, see, we failed that. We're going to try it again. There we go. So we got it. Now we can open this. And in it was just some ammo. Could be guns, could be anything. You don't know. There's loads of these in here, but we don't have any screwdrivers left now, so we can't do that anymore. So you need screwdrivers and bobby pins. We'll put on our tactical gloves. We'll take the 12 gauge shotgun. All right. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 down here in this room. There is going to be another. Let's just check this bit out here. Ammo on its own isn't really worth anything, but we're just taking it anyway. There's another 2 here. Ooh, more pills, nice. Bathroom, always a good place to get medicine or soap. Loads of filing cabinets. Oh, an M9 flashlight. That's huge. That's huge. We can sell that or we can put that on a gun. We want to be able to craft a gun. That's another thing we want to do. We'll do that a bit later. There's no one else up here. And there's a couple more here as well. But again, they're all locked. We don't, unfortunately, have a screwdriver. I think I'll keep the green hat. Thank you very much. You know what? As much as I kind of like the hat, I kind of miss my baseball cap that I was wearing, my trucker cap. Right, checking the beds for money. There's normally money in one of them. But typically it is just one. I've never found money in more than one. So if you do find any, you could maybe stop searching, but it's up to you. an egg, which is spoiled. All right, we're not going to eat a spoiled egg. All right, there's not always money though. Thought I heard something. Pair of glasses on the floor. I'll wear them. Last bed. No. Okay, no money this time. There is the roof as well, but there's never normally anything on the roof. What is that? A scary rabbit mask. I mean, we'll take it, but I don't really care for it. Oh, nice. There's a bottle. We literally just said we needed to find a bottle, and there's one there. That works out quite well. Let's go on the roof and have a little look, just in case. There might be some rubbish up here. Or there may be a toolbox. Wow. What a find. Okay, that's massive. Toolbox is huge. And this one's got 93 out of 100. Okay, I am always checking the roof of the police station in future, because that is huge. Okay, we'll take that. We need to get back to the boat, so we'll just climb down. That ATV, we'll get that fixed up. We've picked... I didn't even notice we picked up the phone, but we picked up the phone, which is good. We'll take the needle. We'll take the 9mm ammo as well. Happy with that. Right, we'll get away from these guys. Time to go back. That is a successful loot run. The pharmacy and the police station are the two main places. Now, whilst we are here, I don't think we are really struggling for space. Yeah, look, we can eat that. We're going to find a more effective way to move stuff around. Some great finds, but yeah, now we're struggling a little bit. So if we move that over, that should now fit in there. That boat is full. Okay, so that's good because we're not over encumbered anymore. But we're close. We're 32 of 39. So whilst we are here, we want to have a check, because one of the most important things is going to be the garages. So we've checked the two garages over by the police station. There is another one down the back here. We're just going to go and check that one as well. I'm pretty confident now there's no NPCs here. Because had there been any NPCs, we should have run into them already. There's another garage here, which we searched already, so that's fine. And what we're looking for is a car jack. So there's another 3 garages. And again, I'm looking on SCUM-map. He moves so quick. Bobby pins, nice. Okay. So bobby pins, we can take that. Make lockpicks with that. We'll check the cars. Always check the cars because we're looking for plastic. really good to find bobby pins in here. This is like the supermarket. So I've got some tequila. Can also take the magazine. Can sell that to the armourer. Duct tape. Anything else of value? No bobby pins. In the safe? Nothing. Okay, cool. It's good to look. There's another garage over the road there. Brake light and some brake oil. You'd see a car jack though if it was there. Yes, padlock, we'll take that. Okay, so still looking. I can hear a zombie. I just don't know where. There. Uh-oh. Come on. If we're at an angle, we can't hit them. That's better. We've got 3 C1 injuries and we're losing a little bit of blood. What have we got here? Let's just activate charcoal, which... drugs and toxins combined to it. Okay, so that's the way to get rid of drugs and toxins, but we can't really get rid of the other stuff like the... Yeah, it could get infected. If it does, we'll deal with it. We need to get antibiotics if it does. Right, there's another garage here. No, nothing here. Oh, say that, there's some batteries. There is a portable gas stove. Okay, portable gas stove. Can we? I don't think we can. The only way we can do this is to carry it here. And that's pretty much it. I think there's one more garage. Yeah, there is right there. One more garage right there. And then that's it. That's all the garages here. Another zombie over the back there. There's water there. We can check it. It's empty. No car jack, unfortunately. Checking here. You never know what you're going to find in these. Just some bolts. All right. We'll have to go to another town to see if we can find a car jack or come back here later. Right, let's get back. Back to the boat. Good, no puppets. Alright, that was a good run. God, there's 3 puppets. Oh, I think we're in trouble now. We have no stamina. This could actually be what kills us. We just blacked out. I think we're going to die. A little bit of stamina back. They're not going to attack us till we stand up. Right, we might be all right. This is messy. Couple of C2s there. All right, let's steal the C2. Oh, we haven't got enough rags. Yes, we have. Right, we've got another C2 to deal with. We have to chop up some clothes. It's gonna get messy, but we'll deal with it. Got infections on everything as well. Well, potential infections. So, contamination. All right, let's cut that into rags. I can't believe they will respawn so quickly. It's crazy. So we've got one more bleed to deal with, which is... That's just rag strips. That's not good enough. That we can kind of... Do you know what? We're going to cut that into rags because I don't care about a scary rabbit mask. Give us like 3, please. It's going to give us 1. You see all the damage we took as well to all of our stuff. I think we've got some stuff in the boat that we can use to help. There's a fishing hat. We'll rip that up. It's dirty and it's only at 6%, so it's not... It's really not going to help us. We're going to need so many of them. It's not actually in our interest to do this. We'd be better off just going. Yeah, see, it's not even... That isn't even providing anything to us at all, so... Alright. Where did we start that fight? Wait, what? Where did we pass out? We had the portable stove with us, right? Oh, it's over there. There's also another puppet. Nope. All right, that was a good shot. Yeah, see, that's the problem with this. You get too many of those puppets, and all of a sudden, you're just in trouble. We'll put that in our backpack. Put that there. That's all right because it's in our backpack. We can't move any faster than this. Not even going to let us. Okay. All right, we'll be good. We just need to get back. It's at 6%, but... Right, so health, bleeding injury, we'll do these 3. Yeah, look at that. It's so not even worth it. Don't have any painkillers on us, do we? No. No. Just got to get to the boat. This is why we always need rags on us. Or some form of healing. 20%. What's our blood like? 8% blood, 20% health though. Any one thing right now could kill us, including that zombie. So we just need to be super careful. All right, in the boat. Let's have a look. Bleeding injury, rags. We need to take the rags out first. Nice. That will fix us up. Now we're stabilised, and all we need to do is make sure that we don't injure ourselves again. We'll be okay. Let's go ahead and repair the jacket. It's at 31%, so I don't know if we'll get back up to 100. Yes, we will. Good. Okay, we'll do the shirt as well. We're going to use a lot of sewing kits up now. Speaking of sewing kits, do we have a needle? Can we make any more sewing kits? We can. Let's add that to the favourite because we are going to make a lot of them. We've got a decent amount of thread now, so we're okay. I want to get this backpack repaired. Perfect. What else? And the trousers as well. We just do that, and then everything's at 100% and we're good. And then we're recovering as well at the same time, which we need to do. So, yeah, just making sure all of this is in recovery, especially these C2s. Got to make sure these don't get infected. I haven't got any antibiotics, so. All right, that's quite a lot going on there. Let's get that in. Let's get that in. Money can stay in there, it's fine, it will fit. Right, we just need to be careful. We are in pain, so let's take a painkiller. Once that starts working into the system, we'll be okay. Want to go back and get that gas stove. At least our health is going up now. So it was at 20 before, it's at 22 now. So yeah, waiting for these to stabilize, which they almost have. Once they finish stabilizing, they'll go into recovery. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Last thing we need is to get hit again. Take glue, we'll take those. Yeah, we're good. All right. Oh, look, we're healed now. Well, not healed, but we're better than we were. I think the painkillers have kicked in. There it is. Take the needle and I'll take that. I'll put that in there. Take that. All right, we're good to go. Let's go. has been a little bit crazy. Yes, should be careful with my injuries. I agree. Let's go. Okay, we're good. So we'll take out some of the stuff that we can put into our trousers. And in its place, I kind of want to put this down, but I've got to just make a little bit more space. There we go. All right, we're good. That was a lot. That was a lot. Let's go and heal up. Let's go back to the trader, hand the mobile phone in, which was typically, that was all we wanted to do was the mobile phone, but we ended up doing so much more. All right, we're healing up now, we're resting, everything's stabilizing in recovery, so as long as we don't exert too much pressure, we should be okay. Everything's on 3, which is good. We've got all our teeth still, which is nice. We're okay. We're okay. This is, you know, we're still eating or processing a load of food. The cornflakes, slow release, which is good. Good muscle, low fat. We've got too much B12, far too much. That's okay. Everything else, like B6 as well, 100. Some of these are on like 150%. As long as we're not deficient in too much. Fibre obviously going to make us go to the toilet. We'll get our bladder to 50% and then we'll do a poo and a pee together. Otherwise, we're just going to head to the trader. Now, if we look at inventory, we're on 17 fame at the moment. 17 fame, so that's good. We know that we need a lot more than that to be able to unlock the bike tyres. And so our objective now is to complete quests. We want to complete quests, and at the same time as completing quests, we want to try and locate a bike, or ideally a car, but a bike is more realistic at this stage of the game because we haven't unlocked the ability to buy car parts, and finding them is going to be super difficult. We could obviously go to the junkyard, that is possible. We haven't really run into many NPCs at the moment, but the one that we did have only had a spear. Chances are now they're going to progressively, because we're getting more gear, chances are that the NPCs are going to get more gear. It's a bit random, but ultimately there could be more than one. There could be 2 NPCs. They could have guns. There could be 2 NPCs with guns. There's so much that could happen. We just need to be careful. But we're okay. We're okay. We're keeping everything in the bottom left. Decent. Right. So now we have to consider, what are we going to walk in with? What are we going to take in? Now, I would say keeping a small electricity generator is massive because we could use it in the base, or we could use it to cook proper meals in the oven. We have also this, which is a portable gas stove, which we can use. So this is cool as well. We can prepare food on it, but it does require a gas tank. So I would say at the moment, there's no point in us building. We don't need electricity. Electricity in this game for crafting is great for things like traps and defense, right? If we're building things like this, so this needs electric for things like the turrets. Otherwise, I just don't feel or see the need, because we're not going to be building turrets because we're not on a PvP server. So we're not going to be building turrets. There's no real need. There's nothing else we can build in the base that is going to require electricity. So to me, electricity at this point in the game is kind of pointless. Again, it's just for defense. So we can sell that. We'll keep the toolbox, that's massive. We'll keep the portable gas stove because with a gas burner, we've now got a better way to cook food. We don't have to keep making fires every time. So we'll definitely keep that. We've got a frying pan to go on a portable gas stove, so that's massive. So yeah, for cooking, that's great. We'll keep this. Or will we? good if we need to fill up gas and things like that, but we should be okay. We'll take the mobile phone battery. We'll take the dressing because we can use that. Take the scissors. What else can we sell? We'll take all of our cash. We'll take the car radio. The drill is something that we can use if we wanted to make the improvised workbench. So improvised workbench requires a drill and a rebar cutter. But I'll be honest, we're not going to build a base. Well, we are, but we're not going to build an improvised workbench because we'll build a base next to a proper workbench. So we'll find someone that's got a proper workbench and we'll build one there. So we don't need that. We just don't need it. So we can get rid of the drill. So that can go in and we'll sell that. Car battery wires, they can go in. We can sell those. We'll keep the lead plate. I don't want that hat anymore. I want to wear this one instead. All right. So, yeah, just those two things to get rid of, which we'll take in the generator first and we'll sell that. Uh-oh, my wounds are getting infected. That means... Right, I'm overburdened, but I've got 2 infections that I need to deal with. So, I don't have antibiotics. I need antibiotics and I don't have them. Which means if I don't deal with these infections, they're going to become a problem. Now, what I could do is take some of these injuries. Now, I don't know which one. Oh, yeah, it's those 2. I can wrap that in a better dressing. I'm better off just taking some. I think I might just have to buy some antibiotics. Or I can go and find another pharmacy and hope that I find the antibiotics before I die. 2 choices. But look, we've got loads of gear. Loads of gear. So we can sell this. Make some good money. And now we can do quests. So we had to bring the mobile phone back first before we could do quests. So let's pop in here quick. We'll sell all of the stuff we can to the medical tent. And we'll buy what we can as well.
Hello.
Hello.
What is your emergency?
Oh, well, I'm dying. I would like to sell to you, please.
Expiration date.
Yes.
Those are fake anyway.
Yes. Anything else you want to buy from me? Yes. Yes. That's it. But that is going to give us 800 credits. Well, not the thread. 818 credits. So we'll sell all of that. Now we would like to buy medical
Sooner or later.
antibiotics. 200 credits. So we'll just do that. Yes, please. Just 1 of 1. We're going to eat that 1 of 1. All right, that's going to sort out our infections.
Remember to keep hydrated.
I will. Check out our health.
Sure I'll see you again.
Immune system's up to like 500% now. Yep, that's going to go down. Good. And also, if you see all of these that have got like infections on them, now if we dress them, we can remove the bandages. But these, now we've got the antibiotics, all of these are going to go. They were blockers that were stopping this completing. So now all of this, there's like these bleeding injuries at C1 now, they can all complete, which means they'll disappear shortly. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's go to the mechanic real quick, sell this stuff because we're overburdened. Got a bit of exhaustion going on. Now this overburdened, it limits the movement pace to jogging, and C2 occurs when you carry twice the gear and limits the movement pace to walking. Right, my friend, I would like you to buy some stuff from me.
Are not negotiable.
Come on.
If you want me to buy that, you
No.
better give me a good price.
Okay, doesn't want to buy the generator from me. Okay, so I will sell car battery cables and car radio. Again, that's going to be almost 200, which is fine. I'll do that. I just want the cash at the moment, so any cash I can get. Let's go to the general trader. Now, we need to go here anyway to turn that mobile phone in that we got. We don't have a mobile phone on us. We must have left it behind in the... We have a mobile phone battery, but we don't have a mobile phone. Did it count? Oh, maybe we did. Maybe we did and I just didn't see it. No, my bad. All right, I want you to buy... What am I selling? I'm selling 125. That's crazy. How much would it cost me to buy that? If I wanted to buy it, you wouldn't even be selling it? Small. Okay, I can't even unlock it yet. I need 35 fame points, so... It's got gasoline in it as well, so... I should have siphoned the gas out of that. Kind of tempted to do that, you know. Well, look, what we're going to do, because we're going to sell this to him, what we'll do, let's be smart. We're going to put this on the floor for a minute. We'll come back in a sec. What else can we sell to this guy?
Let's see what you
We'll buy the drill. That's good. We'll sell the drill to him. Do we need anything? Is there anything else? We'll sell the scissors to him. We don't want them. We'll keep the lockpick. Yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. There's nothing else we want to sell at the moment. We're good. Just sell that for 200. Good. All right, now we can do these quests. We can open up the quest book.
Could you help me with these?
This one, we can do this at any time. So we can do this with other things. So the armourer guy finds me boring. If I learn more about World War II, we could have a decent conversation. Okay. Gather intel on 4 World War II bunkers in different sectors. This will give us 2,000 credits and 50 fame points and an M1 rifle iron petal skin. So we're going to hold space to accept that.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
And so now we've got 9 days to complete this quest. We're going to go ahead and open the quest book. And we're going to do some different quests as well. So this one, we've got to find chocolate candies. But we get paid 580. So let's accept this.
I would be really grateful if you could do it
We
with
need
haste.
chocolate hat candies. But guess what?
Here's what I got.
Because we don't have any, let's go to journal. Sweet tooth. We need 3 of them. So we can just go to food, processed food, and we can look for chocolate candy. It's 151 each, which means it's going to cost us 450 to buy all 3 of them. But we can do that by spending 450 and putting them in our inventory.
Thank
We got paid 630.
Let me give you something for your troubles.
Also, because we spent the cash and we got the money in the bank, if we went to the bank and did this, we pay a 2% fee. So we don't pay the fee here.
Here's what I
So
got.
it's a bit cheesy.
Could you help me with these?
Sabotage air conditioning, find duct tape, find a sewing kit, find glue. Right, let's do find glue. So we've got 2 of 5 glue. We need to buy more. Let's quickly pop back to our boat
Have a nice day.
because I don't know if we've got anything else in the boat. By the way, look, we're at 100% now. We're totally healed up. Everything's good. Let's pop back to our boat and we'll pick up the gasoline canister. We'll siphon the gas out of the generator, then we'll sell that. And then we need to go and sabotage air conditioning units, which we'll go back into town to do that. All right, so we want to take that. Is there anything else we don't want? If we've got any more, yeah, look, there's glue there. Look, we've got glue. We'll take glue and we'll take that. That's good. Yep, everything else we can keep. We don't need to get rid of anything else. We can sell the matches. We don't need those. We've got a lighter instead. So we keep the lighter. Although the lighter's only got 3 charges on it. This one's got 5. Honestly, I'd rather keep the matches. Yep, we're good. Yep, nothing else we need to worry about there. All right, let's take this in. I don't think we have a mobile phone, you know. because normally you get to keep it. So I think that was a bugged quest. I mean, obviously we found one at some point, but I don't think we picked it up. But anyway, we'll find another mobile phone. That's fine. All right, air conditioning. Let's do that quest. So there's 3 quests. You can typically do 3 quests in the same area. Now, some servers to remove cheese will. There's a setting where you can disable buying goods to sell them back. I don't mind doing it in this. It's fine. Want to get those fame points up. But if we want to make it harder.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
All right, let's do this. So we want to put that down. We're going to fill that from that. So now if we check that, that's empty. Good. All right. And this has got 3 of 20 in it. Cool. So we'll put that on the floor because we're going to keep that. We'll take that and we'll sell it to you.
Let's see what you have.
125. Yep. Sold. And he wants the glue, and we've got 3 out of 5 glue. So we're going to buy
Here's what I got.
miscellaneous. Actually, let me check. Yep, we'll buy 2 glue.
Thank you very much.
That quest is
Let me
complete.
give you something for your troubles.
And again, now look, we're up to 1,300 in the bank, which is good, but also we're getting fame points. All right, we need to find duct tape. I'm not doing that. Sewing kit, them 2 are quite hard. The sewing kit's not improvised, it's an actual sewing kit. And we'd rather keep that if we find it. Duct tape is actually, you need 10 duct tapes. So we've got...
It's disappointing. Hope you change your mind.
We've got 30 out of 30, but that's just classed as 1. So we'd need 10 of them, and they're actually super expensive to buy. If we were to buy a duct tape off of him, it's 200 each, and we need 10 of them. So that's $2,000 we would have to spend. And all we would be getting back, if we did it, so $2,000 outlay,
Help me with these.
and we're only getting back 500. So that is a bad one to do. So we're going to do this one. Sabotage, air conditioning.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Yes, I will try. So if I look at the outposts, we're at C2. No, we're not. Sorry, we're at B4. At B4, we've done 2 of 3 quests. So we need to do 3 quests before we can unlock the armourer, and then we can unlock the doctor, etc. And each outpost is the same. So we can travel to all 4 outposts, and we can do the quest with each of them. And that's kind of what we're going to have to do, because this mission we've just taken for the World War II enthusiastic is going to see us travel to this outpost, then up to here, then across to this outpost, then over to here. Now, it doesn't matter which way we do it. We can go up and across, or we can go down. The way I'd recommend, and I think we're going to do it because we've got the boat, is we'll take the boat down here to this one, and the boat over here to this one, and then we can kind of, it doesn't really matter which way we go, we can pop up here, careful of the radiation, spin around up to the edge here, and then over and through. And then cross country, it's going to be cold, but that'll be our next job. So that's quite a mission that we've got to do. Also, by the time we get up there, we're not going to be able to take anything else with us. So we need to start thinking about, where do we want our base to be? Now, we want a base to be somewhere that's not too far. We want to be able to do the traders. So maybe we want a base somewhere in the middle of the map, like bang in the middle, so we can get to anywhere we want to go. Now, obviously, if you're on PvP, you'd have to consider this. But in PvE, well, we've got some flexibility, right? So let's go for now. We've got everything we need from here. We don't need anything else. We've got cash. Now, if we die, we lose that cash, so we might want to put it in the bank. But I don't feel right now. Oh, by the way, there's an air conditioning unit up there, but I have no idea how we get to that one. Gonna have to jump up onto there to do it, but he doesn't want to do it. Can we? Yeah, we can jump up that way. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that. Yeah. He's struggling, and on the edge here we can't quite get up onto the roof. I'll have to have a break. So I don't really know the best way to get up there. $158 on energy, so we're okay, but we've got nothing on our stomach. Yeah, I'm not going to keep jumping. It's a bit of a waste, but yeah, he won't jump up. He won't grapple onto that. So don't really know how to get that one. Doesn't matter. We don't need to. It's just a distraction. Do you know what? We don't actually need the jerry can. I was thinking about this. We don't need it. If we find a bike, we're going to have to put some fuel in it.
Welcome. Feel free to browse around. Let's see what you have.
He's not going to buy that from us. I think that has to go to the mechanic.
Make sure to stop by again.
Let's just pop into here.
No loitering. Prices are not negotiable. If you want me
6.
to buy that,
Wow.
you better give me a good price.
How much would it cost me to buy that? I can sell it for 6. I can buy it for 330. Kind of feel like we're getting a bad deal on this. Kind of feel like we're getting a bad deal. What else can we buy? Car battery. Nothing else there. Motorbike battery. We don't need that. You only need a motorbike battery for lights. We need 80 fame points. We're on 30. Probably a dirt bike will be the first bike we'll find. We'll need a wheel. So we need 150 fame points before we can get a wheel on either bike. Which means our only option at the moment... we can't buy any rubber. Because we can't buy any rubber, we do need a car jack. We need to find a car jack.
Yeah.
I don't... Oh, we'll keep the gasoline, but do you know what? We'll keep it because I'm giving us 6. And if we throw it away, we throw it away. Oh yeah, there's that one. I can't get that one up there. We've done everything else we need to do. We're good to go. The armourer down there. Yeah, we're not worried about that. We don't have enough stuff to... we could make a gun. Alright, we'll make a gun. But when we do that, we need ammo. We need bolts. Right, what do we need to craft a gun? Let's have a look. Items, ranged, improvised rifle. It needs 2 bolts and 4 metal scraps. Okay, well, look, 1, 2, there's 3 metal scraps. Lead plate, yes. Extra metal scrap. All right, so now we've got all the metal scraps. We've got rope. We need 2 logs. 2 logs, that's all we need. Chop down a tree. And then we can craft ourselves. Craft ourselves once we get these logs. An improvised rifle. Oh, sorry, it's got to be a small log. Just chopped down a tree for no reason. Okay, so I need a bush. Has to be a bush because it's a small log, and small logs come from these. So I have to cut this down. So small wooden log or a wooden plank. But we'll use those 2. There we go. So that's everything we need. That means we can craft that. Give ourselves a gun. Nice. Now, if we made a handgun, we could actually, and I would argue actually it would be better to make a handgun. But to make a handgun, we need wire. There's no guarantee we've got wire on us. So, what we're going to do is take those with us for a second. We will craft it, but we're going to craft it in a minute. What we'll do is we'll take that in our hands. Let's go back to our boat. Oh, by the way, look, there's air conditioning units up there because they're blue and on that side. So let's get these 4 because there's 2 there and 2 there. So we can kind of just press that because they're quite low. There's one over the back as well, but there's no way we'll get... Okay, so we can jump up onto the toilet and get those. There's no way we're getting that one. That one's far too high. All right. I can't remember if we had any wire in the boat. So let me check the boat. No, we don't have any wire. Let's chuck that in there. And so, yeah, we can make a rifle, but what I was thinking is if we made an improvised handgun, and we can make a can suppressor as well, by the way, which is pretty cool. So we just need duct tape and a can. So we can do that. So that's 29 bullets. That's also 29 bullets, just a different can. Let's take a drink. Then we'll make a can suppressor. Next kind of suppressor we can make is an oil can suppressor, but for that we need a toolbox. We have toolbox, that's fine. 72 bullets. So I think I'd rather make this one, which is good for 29 bullets. Uses a bit of duct tape. So we're going to go ahead and craft that. Give ourselves a suppressor. That way when we shoot, we'll be a bit quieter. All right, can suppressor. Next thing we're going to want is to make... Now, we can make this rifle, but then we're going to have to store it on our back, right? Whereas what I was thinking is if we went to clothing, we could make a leather belt pistol holder. So for that we need 2 skins, which we should probably save up for. And then we need a sewing kit, which is easy enough. I'm pretty sure we can make a sewing kit. We can, let's do that. So we want to make that when we can. What else do we want to make? That's it from there. Basic awareness skill, which is pretty cool. Don't need any explosives. We don't need anything else there. That's all done. Oh, look, we can make a bottle suppressor as well. That's only good for 10 bullets, though. I'd rather keep the bottle because the bottle's got 5 charges, so we can drink water from it. So we've got our weapon here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Put the weapon in here. Put this on it. All right, that won't work. Let's put it in our hands, and then we'll put that on it. Wait, what? Oh, so we can't do that? Oh, yeah, we can. There we go. Equip. It has to be on us to be able to do that. So there we go. That's got a suppressor on it. Nice. And we've got our rifle, which means... There we go. We just don't have... We don't have any bullets in it at the moment. So this will take 12 gauge. And guess what we've got tons of? .12 gauge. So we load it up. Boom. Takes a little while to reload. But there's our gun. So now we've got a gun. It's good. That's something. We've got all of this gear here as well, which... Right. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. If we hold down left control and middle mouse wheel, we can actually rotate stuff, which is pretty cool. We'll try the soap down there. And then everything else is just chilling here at the moment. I don't know why we have that. We don't even need it. I genuinely don't want it. We'll keep that. Yeah, do you know what? We'll keep that down there. Nice. Put the single stuff there and put the bolts down there. So we're doing all right. We're getting ready to go fishing. We need another one of those. Now, if we take this boat, we're going to lose all this stuff that's in here. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, do we want to lose this stuff? It's not really worth anything. Can we make anything out of it? Otherwise, what are we doing with it? We've got the thread there. We've got all the ammo there. That's fine. Otherwise, most of this stuff is just a bit of a waste. Oh, we didn't sell the flashlight. Or that. We've got some 9mm ammo. We'll keep that. And that as well. And a tequila. Loads of stuff we didn't get rid of. I don't know if that's worth anything. I don't know if that's worth anything. We'll keep that. We're good. So we could pop into the trader. We've got some batteries there. We'll keep them. Smartphone battery. We'll keep that. And then, yeah, we've got some nails. We've got some food. We'll keep our food on us so we can eat. In fact, we should eat now. And, yeah, we're good to go. We'll keep the arrows for when we're fighting things like puppets. And if we get into a fight with a person, we've got the rifle if we need it. Just make sure we don't leave anything behind. So, the stone axe can go in there. The rifle can go there. Alright, the stone axe goes into 4. So we've got knife, stone axe, we're good to go. Alright, we are kitted up. I want to go in and just sell those last few bits that we've got. I'm going to keep checking cars. Flint and steel, yeah, why not? I'll take that. The other stuff I'm not too keen or not too bothered on. I don't think we can search anything in here. I think this is all just cosmetic in this room. Yeah. That doesn't actually serve a purpose. Alright, so we're looking for rubber and anything else of high value. Like an iron lock. We'll always take nails and bolts if we can over the metal because it just saves us having to find a machine to change them. Parking sensors, I don't actually know. This system either uses electromagnetic or ultrasound sensor system. Okay. I don't know if we actually put that into a car and install it or use it for something else or it's just got no purpose. I don't know. It's just not worth anything to sell. Right, we're good. We don't need to go in there. Buy fishing gear, but let's have a quick look. How much is a fishing reel? So for fishing, fishing reels 860. It's quite a lot of money. Yeah, I'd rather wait. We can make one. Rubber bands. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. Let's see what you
We'll sell the iron lock. He's not really... we can sell the matches, actually, because we've got lighters. The flint and steel. Get rid of all the stuff that's just not valuable to us. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's money, right? And then the mechanic, I think. Oh no, sorry, the armourer. It was the armourer we want to go to.
Welcome, stranger.
Alright, look at what he's going to give us. 136 for this. 37 and 60 for those. Cool. And then, like 12 gauge. Will give us, like, for that, because of the condition of it, it'll give us 177 for that. That's worth it. This one we'll keep, so we've got some. But I'm going to just get rid of all of these for now, and then we'll just keep this, which is 20 rounds. So we've got 20 rounds of that. Alright, cool. So all of that is still 400 we're going to get. And it just clears up some space. Good. Alright, so tequila. Oh yeah, we didn't sell the tequila, did we? Did the general trader not want that? I feel like that was an oversight on my part because I didn't...
Here's what I got.
Oh, he doesn't want to buy it. So who... Does anyone buy tequila?
Make sure to stop.
Maybe the mechanic, because driving and drinking makes sense. Let's have a look.
No loitering. Prices are not.
Nope, he's not buying it. Medic? Oh, actually, maybe the fisherman, right? Fisherman might like to get drunk. I didn't think to check with him. Otherwise, we'll just keep it for ourselves, but...
The product is fresh.
Nope, he doesn't want it either.
Let's have pleasure doing business. Slow and
Last person. Is he going to buy our tequila from us?
Come in. Go ahead. You'll need these.
No.
Go ahead. You'll need these soon.
No, nobody wants tequila. Fair enough.
I'm sure I'll see you again.
Fair enough. Right, back into town. So, sabotage air conditioning units and the World War II. They're the two things we need to do. So, we can head down here, do this one, go into that trader. By the way, we can do the... We can do the air conditioning units like we just did here, right? On these buildings. So, there's no rush. We've got like a day to do it. And we don't have to come back here because we can okay it from the mobile phone. So, we're going to go ahead and drive. Full fuel, full health, so the boat's in good condition. And we want to be going south. Well, something we haven't crafted yet, actually, is a compass. So we can make a primitive compass. We've already got a toolbox, so we just need one metal scrap and one wooden plank. So do you know what? Just before we go, let's do that. Because it's a really nice, easy thing to make. We need... No, press the wrong button. We need the toolbox, which we've got in here anyway. We've got the metal scrap, in here anyway, so we just need one plank. Can I get a plank from a small log? I don't actually know. I don't want that work helmet. It's doing my head in. We're just going to throw that away. No, we cannot. Okay, good to check. So we have to do a big tree. Okay. That feels like some progress from today. I feel like we've achieved a lot and we're ready to set off on our adventure, but we're going to do that in the next episode. For now, we're just going to get our compass fixed. So we'll just take one plank. We'll just take that in our hands. All right. We could take some wood with us just so we've got some in a boat, but there's no real need. Let's just go into here. We'll get toolbox. So we'll just chuck it on the floor. So toolbox, plank, and one piece of scrap. That's it. And then we can go ahead and make this, and that's our new compass, and that's going to give us just it's a primitive compass. It's just going to tell us what way's north. So we've got a gun, we've got armor, we've got all of our inventory space, we've got a way to travel, which is nice. We've now got a compass, which is nice. We're good. We're good. We're solid. Let's we'll have a shot of tequila. We'll jump in a boat, and we're good to go. And I said we'll set off tomorrow on our adventure to be able to go and finish all of this off. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today. I hope it's been valuable and you've enjoyed it. Tomorrow we'll be heading all the way down and around to here to do the WW2 enthusiast task. But yeah, we're pretty much done in terms of what we need at the moment. Only thing left is a bike or a car. I don't think we're going to get a car for a while anyway, so a bike will be first. And that is something which we're going to get in time. But a bike is easier to get. So if we can craft the wheel, which is next on our list, by the way. So let's just go and grab the wheel. For that, just type in wheel. We're going to add it to favorites. And so this requires 8 planks, easy. It requires 9 metal scrap, easy. 3 bolts, easy. Any cutting tool, good. So it's, oh yeah, so we've got cutting, we've got sharp, blunt. All right, 20 rope, easy. But this is the real kicker. 10 pieces of rubber. So we have to find 10 pieces of rubber. That's hard. And then we need a workbench. Well, the workbench is easy. So everything else is super easy. But that rubber, yeah, that rubber can be a real challenge, which is why we need to make sure we pick as much up as we can. And why we're going to keep an eye on getting it. We don't actually have any at the moment. So as soon as we see some, we'll take it. Otherwise, we're good. We'll leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.